Hey Kiara. Oh, and playing. Oh, welcome back, Kiara. Sorry about the ad. And hey Yan, how's it going? 12,000 totals for the full Tiefling cosplay. Now, Kitty, thanks for the 13,948 total. We're running a bit late, so I'm just going to get these Discord links posted and I'll be right with you all. Oh yeah, do you want to shout out Kiara? There we go then. Righty, sorry about the late start. Basically I got delayed. Oh hey, Nerdless, how's it going? Oh, thanks for the 62,000 totals, the cosplay challenge. What are we at now? Alright, yeah, there's only 25 minutes of the challenge left, but I'll just go ahead and extend that a little. And we're at 70%. Oh, hey Enfys. Thank you for contributing 46,000 total. Enfys, you ruined the nice. To be fair, you I think the first contribution ruined it. Pink Fawn, it's been a while. How you doing? Oh yeah, I'm just gonna. Oh yeah, before we start the game, I'll just show you this. So that's. I might change the upper, well, top a bit, but that's basically the outfit I've got planned for this Tiefling cosplay. just sort of a corset over like a V-neck or blousey sort of thing. Because I want something that looks sort of practical, but you know, it's just sort of still kind of adventure-y. Pink Fawn, doing okay. Had lasers today, not feeling brilliant. Yeah, I remember when I was having electrolysis. That basically ate up my entire day. Especially when the weather was like it is now here at the moment. Like, when it's the winter and it's cold, at the very least that's sort of soothing, and you know, I can just wear a scarf so I don't feel so bad about the redness, but yeah. Well, I hope you can relax a bit and feel better. Oh yeah, is audio okay, and can you all see the game okay? Oh yeah, Talkitty actually wanted to ask, how's Wrath of the Righteous going? I think I've said it's the adaptation of my favourite Pathfinder adventure path. And I'm sure everyone can guess why. Well, everyone familiar with it can guess why. Icky, is it windy here too? Oh yeah, it's been windy for the last few weeks to be honest, but it's also quite sunny. Ooh. How's it going, Icky? Yeah, exactly, Tal. So many tieflings. I mean, you'd think the inherent fire resistance would help with a sunny day, but nope. Yeah. Oh yeah. Granted, horns-wise, I've basically got the passing cut out for my horns. I've sort of put that on a slight hiatus because I want to get prepped for Friday. I'm very excited to have those horns done because then I'm going to move on to making ears. Icky, work blur, but your couch now, considering ice cream. 'Tis the weather. Oh yeah, it is snowing, isn't it? I think the chapters changed the weather. Yeah, just because it's representing moving through the seasons. I mean, outfit-wise, basically, once I've done the ears and stuff, I'm gonna make a cloak to go with this. Pink Fawn, your attempt to make a second attempt at cosplaying Sailor Assassin is off to a bad start. Ah, sorry to hear that. Icky, Sky Glitter. Yep, that is. Takiti, you like Pathfinder's themes more, but Wrath of the Righteous is very polished, shiny and new. Alright, fair. Yeah, Kingmaker, obviously. They're both Pathfinder. Yeah. Well, that's fine by me, since I'm... Well, to be fair, I'm a bit meh about Wrath of the Righteous' whole crusade motif. I think what I'm going to do is... I'm going to do this barbarian related quest. And I need to work out where that actually is. And we've got goblins there. We are. Yeah, okay, I guess I'm gonna just travel towards Restov and see what happens. I suppose I can always drop by Oleg's trading post just to see what happens there. Tau Kitty, half your party.
We set up camp.
Half your party is dead and you can only stand Nenio. Okay. Well, I have a player character death switched off, so... Oh yeah, we need to appoint a hunter because we don't have a Miri. Anyone have a nature law? Oh cool, Lindsay has nature law. Okay, that's the funniest thing imaginable, actually. What's Rigongar's ability? Oh cool.
Great beasts rough the land again. Everyone blames Mother again. But that is not her. She would have told me.
Such are the stolen lands. One disaster follows another, and we never know which ancient evil to blame. There are so many that call this place their home.
Oh yeah, what was I saying? So yeah, in this I have character death switched off just because I find that a bit more of a fun way to play. I mean, obviously tabletop games, you're sort of everyone's responsible for their own character and all that, but I feel like in a sort of CRPG like this, it's not really the point.
I'll scout ahead.
Okay, we have tons more rogues in this party, so
Can you make an epic pose? I need inspiration.
who's next? Oh, that was uneventful. Well, I'm over halfway through to the Survivor achievement, I guess. Yeah. So, wait, is that sort of permanent character deaths? Tau Kitty, or like plot-based ones? Or have you just not been able to revive them after they fell in battle?
The dangers don't frighten me.
Hey, I heard there were goblins around here. Make friends with them. Hey, long legs. You stumble across an ugly scene. A ragged pile of goblins. They're hiccuping violently, laughing, and then hiccuping again. The air is so thick with alcohol fumes, flies lie dead in the dirt, and an odd vinegar smell as well. It appears the goblins have gotten into Oleg's stock and drank deep of its contents. Barrels lie in splinters around the area, not a single one intact. Tau Kitty, you think you'll be able to judge Wrath better once you unlock the mythic pack of stuff and play on core difficulty? Oh, they died in combat. But I'll probably do what I do here then and keep it so they just get up after the end of combat. Right now it feels kind of Dark Soulsy. Ah, fair. Knock surveys the goblin pile and glances at you with a shrug.
No problem here. Normal day for tribe. Would be worse if holiday.
Oh, Rigongar.
I'd love a festival like that. I think these guys wouldn't even mind if I fried their friends a little.
Is this your tribe? Knock sniffs.
Yes!
He sniffs again, and he's suddenly become more aware of the vinegar smell.
They've marked this as home. It'll be hard to make them leave this home, though.
He glances around in disapproval.
It's much smaller than the capital. Capital would have had more room for them. Not have to lie and pile. Could be lying down drunk everywhere.
He turns to one of the group entwined in the mass.
You, running long legs. Why do you stop running? Why make home here?
The goblin lifts his head slightly, his eyes blearily red. His legs are indeed long and folded back, almost like a grasshopper.
Kept getting chased. No place to settle down. Got hungry. Then caught. Then we sent here. And now?
Caught? By who?
Big Shanks. Bigger than you.
Longlegs blinks and scratches the side of his head with his foot.
Fatter. Smelled better. Big club. Was eating sheep. We tried to share his sheep with us by taking one. A small one in the night while he snore. But we not ask first, so he got mad. After eating half of us, he got so full he ready to trade. He said if we find him something to wash the other goblins down with, because they still squirming in his gut, he let us go. We knew a place, here, at Post. But had to sample cakes to be sure.
Make them leave or I'll do it myself.
Listen, knock knock, big hero. You do know what knock knock say, but...
Knock frowns, his ear twitching.
Tell me where Big Shanks now. Where you expect you back? Did Big Shanks follow? Yeah.
Oh, hey. Mungurk. At that moment, there is another waft of foul air, and a shadow falls on the ground. All the goblins in the pile lift their heads at the new arrival. Towering hill giant with mismatched coveralls. Ah yes, so in Pathfinder's default setting, hill giants are basically giant evil rednecks. Like literal dueling banjos style rednecks. A towering hill giant with mismatched coveralls, a necklace of hands and skulls, and a makeshift club composed of several timbers tied together with rope. He looks very, very angry, not just at the pile of goblins, but the splintered empty barrels.
That's him!
Longlegs says unhelpfully. Okay, chaotic neutral. This looks fun. Let's see how this plays out. The hill giant turns to you as if in challenge, points to himself, and gives a rumbling growl akin to
Wait, Morgok.
Then turns to the goblins. His hand clenches on his club, and the growl grows louder. Points to the goblins, then points to his belly, the intent clear. Oh my god, he's literally saying,
Oi, you, get in that belly.
The goblins do not respond, not even Longlegs. Their eyes remain wide, frozen. Suddenly Longlegs makes a high-pitched squeak and points at Knock Knock.
Here, leader. Here, hero. He make us drink everything we promised. Also, he made us eat your sheep. Eat him, an ugly friend.
We're all so dead. The hill giant snarls, lifts his club, and then turns to you and knock, and thrusts out his chin, pounding his chest and giving a thundering series of grunts that sound like a challenge. Knock blinks.
Hey, Mungak says, not in the mood to share. He says the half-shanks are their guts his to eat.
You can understand him?
I can.
Knock seems embarrassed.
Got caught by hill giants once. Got his toy for their kid until ran away.
Okay, I suppose I shouldn't let him just eat the goblins, because they're just funny little guys. It's their birthday. Well, I'll do something about it. Knock swallows and takes a deep breath and strides up to the hill giant, barely cresting his knee, and he gives a few short drawn-out squeaks. The hill giant doesn't respond, seemingly confused. Knock repeats himself, and again is met with silence. Frustrated and without thinking, he kicks Munguk as hard as he can and howls in pain. Okay, that's going to start combat. Maybe not. Munguk seems oblivious to the kick, but glances down at Knock, who is now holding his foot and leaping her out. And suddenly a smile slowly cracks Munguk's stained face. It's like watching clay crack. Then he starts chortling as Knock's eyes water. Knock finally stops hopping about and takes a step back, glaring furiously at Munguk. Seeing the goblin become still, the once smiling hill giant begins to grumble angrily, his eyebrows drawing together. Come on, Morden, you need to do better than that. Knock looks confused at your order, then without thinking, kicks Munguk again and emits a new set of howls. At this, the giant gives a delightful booming laugh, spittle flying from his splintered teeth. One gob flies, almost slowly, twisting in flight to land directly on Knock's head with a heavy splat, forming a filmy cap that drips down his face. Oof. The other goblins, once paralysed by drink and fear, suddenly begin to laugh as well, pointing at Knock until the entire building is filled with laughter. Knock's ears droop at the ridicule. He finally manages a half-hearted chuckle until he's laughing as well, and the hill giant doesn't seem as angry anymore. It seems he's forgotten his hunger in the light of this amusement. Well, you know what they say. Why start a fight when you can make someone laugh? See if you'll leave now. Knock looks doubtful, but shrugs. Growing his chest, he tries to give a booming rumbling command, then stomps his feet and nods outside. The hill giant glances in that direction, then turns back to Knock, confused, and points at his belly, then points to Knock. Knock shakes his head frantically, then risks a quick glance at you.
Munguk is not wanting to go. Food is here. Now you think me be not a hero, but food too.
Keep trying, Knock. There must be something you can say to convince him. Wait, tell him there's food where he's going, and drink. Knock nods, gives a series of rumbling grunts, very quick in succession, then spreads his hands out wide, and then spreads them high, standing on his tiptoes. After that, he settles back on his heels and pats himself on the belly with an sound, which doesn't need translation. Oh hey, it worked. Munguk absorbs this dully, and then glances at the goblins. He gives a short, submissive grunt, then glances back at Knock and shrugs. Then, to your surprise, he lumbers out, club over his shoulder. What do you say to him?
Just make sense to him with words, like real hero.
Knock Knock puffs up triumphantly.
Send Munguk to capital. Lots of food there and drink. He have all he needs to fill belly.
Yeah, we're going chaotic neutral here because I have no problem calling Knock Knock an idiot right now. Are you an idiot? Never mind that, of course you are. Knock Knock loses some of his puffed upness, his ears drooping.
I not counsel well, but hero good at chasing off giant means Knock Knock good hero, right?
Ellipses, no less. Ignoring him, a pile of goblins are all watching you as they sober up. The goblins seem ready to bolt. You catch Longleg slowly uncurling himself from the pile, apparently ready to run. You do notice a number of the goblins are looking at Knock Knock with a strange fascination. Dealing with the giant must have impressed them. Knock Knock, deal with your tribe. Knock Knock steps forward and gives a series of crackling hisses to get attention, and all the goblins stare at him. After their eyes are on him, Knock Knock, his eyes narrowed, goes to each one of them in turn and raps them twice on the head, hard. They wince, but say nothing, except for one feeble groan from the goblin more sober than the rest.
A great deal of you. You need to go to bigger place or I hit you again. I show you.
The goblins stare blankly at this. Knock Knock sighs.
Be big hero. Follow me. Take you to new place.
The goblins nod and begin to untangle themselves. They're doing what Knock Knock says, some of them rubbing their heads. Knock Knock turns to you.
Big hero Knock Knock. Take care of them. All good.
No less, the capital's better equipped to fight him, you guess, hopefully. Oh, who knows, maybe he'll just become a upstanding citizen. Best not be taking them to the capital like Munguk, or so help me. Knock Knock pauses, then nods.
Capital not bad idea. Will you go to capital? Knock Knock command you.
Go. More green coochies. Nice. And you should all stop yelling at Knock Knock. When you see how hard he's trying to be a good advisor. I am so happy my character and this party member are dating now. To your horror, the goblins scamper away, running in all directions, but towards the direction of your capital city. Yes! Goblin friends. Well. Is the quest over? Yep, quest's over. Okay, onwards to the barbarian horde, I guess. There's no specific marker, so I guess I'm just going to head towards Bravoy and see what happens.
I'll share my path.
And thanks to the quote, no less. We're up to 682 now. Might not be long until there's 1,000. Yum. Oh, random encounter. The familiar road rolled out before you as our heroine turned towards Ravoy. At her back, the stolen lanterns had yet to reveal all their secrets to the daring adventurer who decided she would be the one to conquer them. Really, what would be the point of such a strange endeavour? Much easier to just return to the reliable shelter of Restov's walls, set up shop, maybe start a family and live out the rest of your days like any other citizen, in peace. Warmth, a bit of boredom, and the full confidence that tomorrow will be just as orderly and predictable as yesterday. Hey, did you really think I'd choose a heroine like that for my book? Ridiculous. No, our daring leader, after indulging in a bit of nostalgia for that old Restov flair, turned her back on faraway Bravoy and followed the call of destiny to the unpredictable, wild, beautiful stolen lands. Okay. So where do I go for that quest then? The Flintlock Rock Grassland. Where's that then? Oh, it's over here. I'm done. Let's go here and get Amiri back then.
Resting would be nice, don't you think?
You are like Lindsay. Also stick your nose in a book. Still better than Halfshank.
Hey, don't talk of Lindsay like that. Can't stay quiet about her. You're not in love with her, are you?
Octavius ships. Knock knock ex Lindsay. Lock lock. Okay. On the bank, to our upper surprise, we saw a ferry. Its rough-standing ferryman smelled like onions and trouble. He told us that the problem of pirates in the river had been resolved. A group of Nemerians had gone up downstream and scared off all the pirates. Oh yeah, because when I tried to cross this area earlier, there was pirates. He told us then a heartbreaking story of his friend who once robbed travellers, but was wise enough to yield to the Numerians, and was now was living the miserable life of an honest man. Against all my expectations, we got to the other side without any trouble. And that's that then. Stuff's happening. Random encounter.
Time for fun.
Where?
Taste my fury.
Wow, everyone hates. Okay, they can wild shape into Smilodons. Why not?
Knock Knock used to lighting enemies on fire first.
Stand down. Consider me provoked.
Okay, we need to do something about that air elemental. Oh yeah, that's a point.
May I suggest another way to use this spell?
Oh hey Nick! You've once again shown up just in time to see me fighting elementals. It's true, although to be fair, it's air elementals this time. How's it going anyway?
Be easier if you not fight back.
Sometimes you just got to drop a fireball on your enemies.
Protect me! Someone! Anyone!
Exactly. Yep, you're right, Icky. It does make a change from Cyclops. Nick, not doing bad. Cooked a nice dinner and now you're ready to relax. Can't stay too long tonight, but you wanted to make sure you popped in for the drop the points in the community challenge. Fair enough. We're up to like 70% now, I think.
Protect me! Someone! Anyone!
Yeah, I should probably heal you actually.
Come here, Bax. Not that statue. Yeah.
I'm so busy, my head is spinning like a whirlpool, it never ends. Exactly, Icky. Soon. So very soon. Not quite.
Serves you right.
Finally.
Which knife to use?
Die!
Your time is over. I'll fight if I have to. This is
Pulps. Oh yeah, I showed it at the start of the video, but I've got more, like half the outfit for the cosplay works out. Just basically a red top with a corset, black corset over it. And obviously I'm going to make a cloak to go with that.
Not used to lighting enemies on fire first. Hey.
To get a sneak attack. Wait, I think our elementals might be immune to sneak attacks, which would actually explain a lot.
Bleed for me.
You deserved it.
Enfys, you like to ants and do the cha-cha. That was the housemate who is now in a giggle fit. Ah yes, the classic prank of reaching over someone's shoulder and typing something in a chat they're in. Well, as long as they're having a good time. Nullis? Does the scream ability sound like a chicken to anyone else? I mean...
Be easier
Phew. Dealt with.
Fear me.
Away, you rascal! You can't stop me.
Credit where credit's due. The guy just likes spinning.
Any last wishes?
Come here, Bax. Not stab you. Ha!
Exactly, Nick. It's a good trick. Your housemate Enfys says they forgot to spell check. That's fair.
Stand down. Consider me provoked.
Okay, so to be fair, these aren't as dangerous as the water elementals were,
This is where I step in.
but they're way harder to damage.
It's nice to use. Oh.
I'll cut you.
You offend me. This is for you.
Phew. Thank goodness for that. The spinning noise was driving me crazy.
I wrote it like I saw it.
Now to loot the corpses. We've got a pearl, we've got +1 ring, +1 cloak, citrine, 1, 2, 3 coins, oop, enchanted quarterstaff, potion of cure moderate wound, amulet of mighty fists, potion, Jasper, potion,
The world is full of wonder.
The moral of the story is don't get into a fight with air elementals when your enemies sneak up behind you, I guess. Hey Nettie. How's it going? Oh yeah, I've seen you've been playing Road 96, but I didn't manage to catch one of those streams. How's it going? Okay, let's just take a quick rest.
I once saw a brownie in a forest. It was kind of cute.
Brownies taste good?
Brownies, to give context to that, are monsters in Pathfinder. And I think D&D, but I can't quite recall. Nessie finished Raid 96 last stream. It was great. How's Pathfinder going? Oh, it's going good. I got past the kind of annoying mandatory boss battle. And now I'm just hunting barbarians, as one does. Well, not hunting barbarians, but I'm just confronting them. Yep, I'm confronting barbarians. That's the phrasing I want to use. Nice Wighorn combo. Thank you. I'm working on a full cosplay. So I'm working on another set of horns for a different cosplay, but after that I'm going to be working on ears.
Armag can no longer be trusted.
Oh wait, hey, it's this guy. Hey, Miri. You're here. It's about time. The battle hasn't started yet. We may still have time to pull this off. Here, meet Wart of the Tiger Lords. He's Dugarth's apprentice and a cleric too. A really smart one. They're on our side, and the two of us have an agreement. Just listen to him. He'll explain things.
I don't want to waste your time, so I'll be brief. We're sick and tired of Armag and his crazy witches. You want to help the Brevins, and we want to pull our kin out of this senseless slaughter. Our interests coincide.
We leave Amiri alone for a little while, and she just goes and starts a rebellion. Sounds about right. Nessie, the light blue's so pretty. Oh, thank you. My main inspiration for this wig was, I don't know if you've, you're a fan of Farscape at all, but basically, Shiana has sort of white grey hair and skin. So like she has white hair and grey skin and sort of a very dark grey roots, and I basically painted this wig's roots slightly darker blue to get the same effect. Or hopefully I will when I do the whole blue face paint thing. I'm looking at this, and I don't know whether to laugh or cry. With such a lack of discipline and jumbled ideas, the barbarian horde will splinter into small groups and slaughter each other sooner or later. Poor Armag. It's not easy to rule subjects such as this. Why are you unhappy with Armag?
A chieftain's job is to fight for the wealth and glory of his tribe, not to cram vague bullcrap about some great future down the throats of his tribesmen. The real Armag once made all of Numeria tremble before the Tiger Lords. What has this Armag done? Sent our people to their deaths for no reason, and it will continue to do so in the future. Why should we even fight the Brevins, for goodness sake? Is anyone going to pay us for it? Well, the sisters? Dream on. We're tired of being used as pawns in a game we don't even understand. Let's use you as an example. Perhaps you're not the most important person in the River Kingdoms. You're certainly not an enemy to yourself or your people, right? I'll put yourself in our shoes. Imagine your chieftain calls on you and orders you to take all your people and jump off a cliff, all because some old crone foretold it was your destiny. What would you do?
Good point. Okay, chaotic neutral. What? You can go straight to the abyss with orders like that. Exactly.
Exactly. That's just what we thought.
I like how the evil options are basically, I'll push my men off the cliff for no reason and all.
If you call yourself a chieftain, you should care for your tribe. And if you can't, you can go straight to the abyss.
I thought your goal was to see some plunder Restov.
That's what Armag said, but he underestimated the size of Brevoy's army. He said their forces would be 1/3 of the size, and they haven't even received your reinforcements yet. Today's enemies are just a fraction of Brevoy's forces. It is crystal clear to us that with these forces and their walls, Restov is too much for us. What we could achieve would be to weaken the Swordlord's army. I'm sure that Satovas would be happy with that, but what's in it for us? The Satovas won't be paying because we dragged our butts here of their own accord.
Oh, hey Max Ding, thanks for the hydrate. How you doing today anyway? I'm feeling hot in every sense of the word. Seriously, I'm gonna melt. See you in a bit, Nillis. Max Ding, it's been a rough week. Sorry to hear that. Nymeria is pretty far away from here. How do you find yourselves near the Rostland borders?
We travelled through Pitax. Why King Uravetti let us through is a mystery to us, though. There were rumours among the fighters that he was the one who hired us to attack Restov. But now we know for sure that no one's even paying us for this expedition. I hate getting caught in a charade like that. But more than that, I hate any chieftain who had put on such a charade for their people.
If you get rid of Armag, who will be your new chieftain?
Lugav, I suppose, but that's not important right now.
A stubborn priest of Gorham commanding a wild horde. What's in it for us? After 5 years, he will decide it's high time to deliver his god another bloody sacrifice, and he'll march his army out again to butcher his neighbours.
Our main objective is to take out Armag. Even the mindless baby will be a better chieftain than this madman who obeys those harpies every word and destroys his own tribe.
What's the plan? Max Ding, that cosplay's so hot. No, seriously, how do I avoid heat stroke? Yeah, I mean, to be fair, it's not the hottest thing I've worn. Like, my entire cat cosplay about this time last year was, fluffy wig, fluffy ears, basically fluffy everything. In short, with a little help, I can sneak into the camp and set Duggar free. Then we'll find Armag and kill him and the sisters. In my opinion, it's a pretty solid plan.
In the meantime, you should take your reinforcements to the Brevins. The sight of your army and news of Armag's deposition should be enough to convince our brothers and sisters to retreat.
Requires chaotic. You make me sick. Are you barbarians or scared seamstresses? You want to sneak it around because you don't have the guts for an open riot? Armag's right to treat you like dirt. So you just... Okay, no, I'm not saying that because he's being That's kind of a dick move. Is that all? I feel like you're keeping something from me, Amiri. Is that obvious? Oh, I'm such a bad liar. Fine, here's the thing. I have one more thing to do there. My tribe, the Six Bears, is at the Tiger Lord's campsite. Normally I'd just say screw them all, but, well, they have Nilak with them, and I wouldn't let anyone hurt her. Got it? Maybe we should all sneak into the camp together. You sure you can deal with Armag on your own? What? Oh.
Sneaking into the camp together isn't an option. Amiri is from the Six Bears, so she can easily pass as one of our people. That trick won't work with you, though. Besides, you have an army to lead. Without that, the whole plan will be pointless.
Okay, we're ready.
Have you prepared yourself? Once we start, there's no turning back. It could be a while before you have a chance to take care of any other matters.
Yeah, let's go. Okay, Amiri. Has anyone seen my shield? Okay, I guess everyone's missing their shields. Damn, my belt broke. Guess I'm just gonna steal all their stuff. Old barbarian. A grey-haired, heavily scarred barbarian sits by the tent. He seems to be nodding off, but as soon as Amiri approaches, he gives her a close look.
Well, good day to you, beauty. Can't say I recognise you, unfortunately. Where are you from?
Max Ding, what I need is someone around me who's a huge fan. Max Ding saved Narlak. How long is the quest? If it's only for a few hours, there's various disguise spells. That's true, but I don't think that's an option. Okay, let's see. Are you blind, old man? I'm one of the Tiger Lords. I'm supposed to be here. I walked by just a little while ago. Or, I'm from the Six Bears. My name's, Remy. Yeah. I came far, far north. I'm from, who's up there? Ice Chasm. My name is Imari. I'm Imari from Ice Chasm Following. Okay, I like how transparent Six Bears. Like how transparent Six Bears. Sorry, Remy from Six Bears is.
Ah, Bears. You're late, kiddo. Got lost, did ya? Your tribe headed out long ago with one of the sisters. Only some mischief maker remains. What you call, Nilak, yeah?
Where's Armag now? Wait, where's Armag now?
How should I know? He's the chieftain and we're at war. I guess he's out commanding his army.
Are there any sisters here at the camp?
There was one walking around somewhere, I think. Ask around. I'm sure you'll find her in no time. And she'll let you know where to go and what to do.
Douglas here too?
Why, where else would he be, the traitor? He's sitting by Armag's tent all tied up. Just waiting till the chieftain comes back to cut off his lying tongue and stick it up his arse.
Max Sting, magic almost always makes for huge plot holes, especially in Pathfinder where the spells like first level spells to blend in with local attitudes and convention styles. Yeah. I mean, that's the problem with the magic system in D&D. It can kind of break a lot of things. Whose?
What?
Whose ass will he stick his tongue up?
Because, of course. Not his own, that's for sure. Or maybe one of the sisters. Of course. Who knows with these witches and their strange rules?
Lugoff's a traitor? Yeah, I'm having kind of a problem trying to get Amiri's voice right. Just because I've spent so long trying to feminise my voice. I'm finding it really hard to sort of do a femme voice that's still kind of grr. I'm a barbarian. Lugoff's a traitor?
You haven't heard? The rascal killed 4 sisters, then tried talking us into rioting. Well, you don't change horses midstream, is what I say. With a huge battle just round the corner, he starts plotting and scheming behind the chieftain's back. If he were a decent man, he'd have waited till we won. Then challenged the chieftain to an honest fight. The man's scum, I tell ya.
Nilak, why'd she stay?
Not sure stay's the right word. She was left behind. They trussed up her hands and legs and left her by Armag's tent. She was too smart-ass for her own good. and too bold for her age. Tried to talk us into rioting. Once Armag's back, he'll decide what to do with her.
Why are you just sitting here?
Oh, kiddo, my fighting days are long past. No sword could bring me down, no arrow could pierce me, but the teeth of time gnaw at me all the same. As you can see. Not much good for the battlefield now, but I can sit here and guard the entrance. At least this way I can make myself useful.
Well, time to go. I've wasted too much time yapping here with you.
Hey, hold on, where do you think you're going? Stop there if you want to keep your hide. You've got no idea how angry our dogs are. They don't normally bother locals, but as soon as they smell your kind, anyone from bears, they'll charge instantly. Go straight for the throat. You best just take a seat here beside me. The sister will be by soon, and she can explain everything for you.
Okay. Okay, guess I'll just be safe. Max Sting, Arcanum of Magic and Steamworks Obscura. Almost every situation where a character can be brought back from death, it's able to work with the plot or subquest. Same with interrogating the dead. Has anyone used Speak with Dead in this game yet? I think the Pathfinder equivalent is Talking Corpse, and I don't think it's come up yet. Okay, what's... Oh dear. Tie her up.
Weak, pathetic, worthless.
Wow, rude.
The girl, she'll be executed after the battle, so everyone can see what happens to those who stand in Armag's way. Now, continue the battle. Armag must leave. No one dares object. It's important. The most important thing in the world.
Well... I'll try and load that. Maybe I can do it differently. Max Sting, for your part, you won't do any voice training. You just don't want to. It sounds like a pain. Anyone has a problem with your voice, they can choke on it. Yeah, that's fair. Nolus wandered into the barbarian locker rooms, huh? Exactly. Pink Fawn, you really hate your voice. Wow.
What's that?
What'd I spot? What dinged? Push aside.
I need a challenge.
Max Ding, back in a few, ad break. You're not unconflicted, but if you're a woman, then you have a woman's baritone voice. Yeah, that's fair. To be honest, Amiri's quite close to how I'd like my voice.
Let's go.
Like, shouty, but still quite femme. Well, still noticeably femme. Hey, horse. Yeah, she can't pick locks, can she? Where am I going again? While sneaking around the camp, Amiri spotted a familiar cloak nearby. One of the defaced sisters was approaching. Amiri was sure the sorceress would recognise her and raise a fuss if she was spotted. What was she supposed to do in this situation? Amiri? Pink Fawn, your voice is obvious enough that you've had bad experience in voice chats. I'll be honest, Pink Fawn, I haven't used voice chats in a random online game since before university. Okay, I think my best bet here is athletics to jump out of the way. Oh, for God's sake. Like, literally, I only needed a 3 or higher to get that. Max Ding, everyone calls you sir, it's very annoying. Yeah, I keep getting sirred on the phone a lot, to be honest.
I need a challenge.
Okay, let's scum this save. Max Ding, you think you'd be less annoyed about it if they wouldn't double down when you correct them? Oh yeah, I hate it when they do that. Pink Fawn, what's worse is since you're not out at work, the number of times you get mammed or the like in passing and leave them to hurry to correct themselves, either when you respond or they spot your name tag. Oh, that sucks. I mean, work was pretty much one of the first places I came out, and I transitioned after like a year of working there. And to be fair, most of the people who work there don't actually know me through transition anymore, so it helps a bit. But Max Ding, you remember a comic by Evie about that? Oh yeah, I think I know exactly the one you mean. Okay, athletics plus 22. I've got a plus 18. So, quick mathematics, that is a 4 or higher to pass. There we go. That's more like it. Miri dashed out of the sister's path. In one leap, she was able to kick her behind a tent. A passing barbarian threw her a surprised glance, but he just grunted something about crazy bears and continued on his way. In the meantime, the sister continued along her way. The immediate danger had passed. Okay, bluff 32. Yeah, I don't fancy my chances there. Mainly because Amiri can't actually physically can't pass that check. Hoping to hear something interesting, Amiri followed the sister unnoticed. Amiri didn't make it very far. Without talking to anyone, the sister walked right past the guards and into Armag's tent. Well, the barbarian thought, even better. I won't have to chase her.
Let's go.
Should probably save. As soon as I loot these. Okay. Barbarian.
Hey, where are you going? That's the chieftain's tent. You're not allowed in there.
Okay, so I can... Diplomacy, 18. I'm going to free Duggar before those crazy sisters cut him down. Don't you get it? Wait. I'm going to free Duggar before those crazy sisters cut him down. You get? Those witches aren't our friends. They'll doom us all. Okay, Amiri's not great at diplomacy. You can't bluff. She can intimidate a little. Yep, that works. Whew, just about made it.
Whoa, easy. Why didn't you just say it was so urgent? Go on, I won't keep you.
The Face Sister. Near Argmag's tent, Amiri spots a familiar figure clad in a grey cloak. Sister stands over Nilak, who's bound and helpless. A dagger gleams faintly in the sister's hand. Ugath sits nearby with his hands and legs tied up and his mouth gagged. He stares at the witch with eyes full of hate. I'll hate her ass, thanks to the posture and hydrate. How are you doing anyway? Max Ding, you know, you hadn't considered the barbarian rage would result in specific groups being particularly stereotyped. Usually in D&D Pathfinder, either everyone in an area has rage, or you're just an out of town from a place where that's true. But if some families, tribes, etc. are known for it and others are not, then you end up with, oh yeah, those guys are nuts. To be fair, I think it was more yeah, rage is a class thing, but barbarians are generally assumed to be barbarians. I suppose that's the thing. In original D&D, elf was a class, but when you think about it, it makes more sense for a barbarian to be a people than a class, kind of like elves. Amiri. A dense red fog clouds Amiri's eyes as a roar of anger bursts from her chest. Body rushes forward, seemingly of its own accord. Her head is empty, but for a single ringing thought. Kill, kill, kill. Kill the kill. She's been wielding a scissor blade all along. Head empty, only rage. Donk. Oh, this is going to be awkward.
Smells like blood. Yes, blood. Who dare shed blood here without first calling Armagh?
Slowly, methodically, a huge barbarian with a bushy beard approaches the tent. His bloodshot eyes wander over the campsite. His booming voice rumbles, addressing no one in particular. Your witch wanted to kill Nilak like cattle, without even a charge or trial. I'm gonna make you answer for that. You're reacting unusually lawful.
The 6 bears crawled to Armagh on their bellies, begging for his protection. And this is how they repay the Tiger Lord's hospitality? The girl killed the sister. Armagh demands payment in blood.
As Armag's gaze wanders over the campsite without resting on anything in particular, he notices Miri, Nilak, and the sister's body lying on the ground.
So be it. Armagh and the girl will fight before the eyes of Gorum, like in ancient times. One-on-one. Everyone, gather now. Draw the circle so we may fight. Blood for blood.
Max staying... Why does she think this guy gives a darn about trials? I mean... Tau Kitty, Nilak killed her defaced sister. Oh no, Nilak was tied up. Amiri killed her. Because she was about to stab her. Nilak, that is. Taras doing good. Picked some new Monster Energy flavours today to try out. Oh, nice. I haven't had energy drinks for quite some time. Well, let's see how this goes this time. Okay, do I have any reason? Yeah, I completely forgot to switch weapons. 17 to 30. Entering defensive stance. Let's go. Oh, damn. Well, frick.
the girl. She'll be executed after the battle, so everyone can see what happens to those who stand in Armag's way.
Yeah.
Now, continue the battle. Armag must leave. No one dares object. It's important. The most important thing in the world.
Yeah, I'm gonna guess this isn't a particularly easy. Oh, it broke her sword. Yeah, I'm gonna guess this isn't a particularly easy battle to win.
They will not expect my strike.
The dangers don't frighten me.
Revoy soldier. Yeah, of course you will, mate. Believe in you. Cassil, my dude.
Did it without breaking it.
I knew I could count on you. The battle's about to begin, and I won't lie. Without your reinforcements, this battle would be hard on us.
Yeah, killed by association, Tower Kitty. Max Sting, that's an absurd number of HP on him. Yeah, that's true. Nolus, by the look of it, probably like Valerie's fight, where it's almost unwinnable, but winning doesn't give you anything anyway. How fair. Max Sting, you had a fighter, Transmuter Eldritch Knight. Sylviane, who was raised dubiously by backcountry bandits, by no means but socially unsophisticated and something of a meathead, worshipped Gorham. One of the things about her was that she only had an alignment of, if my friends are doing it, it must be right. Ah, yeah. The most, classic neutral there. I mean, my go-to alignment is chaotic neutral, because I just like, carefree, not necessarily malicious, but potentially selfish. Oh, you meant no means unintelligent. Yeah, I kind of like the idea of sort of like characters who are quite intelligent but not necessarily refined or educated. Like with Grounded, obviously she's she acts like a bit of a ditz, but she's actually fairly intelligent. I am a half-elf woman clad in armour, folds the spyglass you is using to watch the battlefield and shakes your hand firmly.
I'm glad to see you again. Now we'll win without a doubt.
Cassil salutes you with his sword. What's the situation?
It couldn't be worse. Well, no. Things can always get worse. But the barbarians outnumber us, and they have giants in their ranks. They've broken their force into several groups, forcing us to spread our defenses thin. I really can't guess how many of my people will see another dawn.
Max Sting, she was very chaotic neutral. Ah, fair. Like, Ground is chaotic neutral in that she's sort of carefree and doesn't like rules or cops. My druid Tassel is a true neutral, because she's happy to live as a criminal, but she doesn't want to sort of but she won't be sort of necessarily deliberately malicious. And obviously, if she sees someone having a bad time, she might try to help them just because it's what most people do in that situation. Yep, time for some tea. Max Sting, but for you, one of those things that defines chaotic versus lawful is they might feel much more strongly about their friends than about principles. So a chaotic character can work for Paladin if they're friends, but only because they're friends. Yeah, I mean, my take on Grounded is that she's basically kind of like me in that she's got sort of, and well, she's basically autistic, and sort of, so she really likes structure and rules, but she just got so frustrated that other people don't seem to follow them the same way she understands them, that she just sort of gave up. Which, interesting enough, isn't how I sort of imagined her originally, but you know, yeah, D&D characters always end up with a bit of you in them. Is it your army?
It has many squads joined together. My fighters, other Sword Lord's forces, Restov militia, mercenaries. Restov is surely a free city, but it always relied on us Aldori to protect it.
How did barbarians recruit giants into their army?
To the best of my knowledge, Numerians adopt giants when they're young, and raise them as fighters. These giants are usually quite strong, but poorly organized. However, under the leadership of a capable commander, they're threefold the danger.
Yep, that is pretty badass maxting. Recruiting giants, I assume you mean? Your traveller character is autistic on main, masked too much due to loss of the classic symptoms, but her eyes settle on objects like a read-write head returning to its Parker section. Ah, yeah, that's a mood. Okay, relay your meeting to the barbarians. There's a chance to cut our losses.
You tell a strange tale. Who are these sisters? Why did the Tiger Lords attack us in the first place? This sounds less like a conditional war than a bloody hecatomb. It's like the true reason behind this battle is to sacrifice as many people as possible, on both sides, in the name of some grim deity.
I don't suppose anyone knows what a hecatomb is. Jamandi listens intently, frowns, and rubs her chin.
I'm glad you're an adventurer first and a ruler second in this instance. Perhaps, with the information you've obtained, we'll be able to avoid a slaughter.
Hecatomb, no less. Oh, thanks for the hydrate, Nettie. How do we proceed?
Cautiously. I'll draw my forces to yours and begin a slow advance against the enemy. If your contacts spoke true, they should retreat. As for you, your best option is to return to their main camp. If all went as planned, you'll find Armak's body there. If not, then bring that adventurer's instinct to the fore and improvise.
Yeah, apparently, I was actually checking to make sure that this wasn't a timed mission. And apparently it isn't, but it's best to get it done sooner rather than later. And apparently if you did the other mission, following Tristian's trail, then basically you'd find Amiri was dead, but they patched that. So Kessil dies instead. Nolus, in ancient Greece or Rome, a great public sacrifice, originally of 100 oxen. Also, Mod's not a fan of hyphens, yes? Oh, was Max Sting's comment blocked? I see. I'll move out there immediately.
Abadar guide you. Do your best. I'd really like to see you again. In this world, I mean.
Why do they keep saying that?
Time for fun.
Here we go. Okay, knock knock, do your thing. Or don't.
Yes.
another way to use this spell?
Barbarians.
Okay.
Stand down. Consider me provoked.
Hehehehe. Max Day. Nullis, you suspect because of ass hats. Yeah, that makes sense. Max Ding, probably so. Your mother was a sailor. Oh, see you in a bit, Nullis. You know, you'd think more of these barbarians would rage, wouldn't you?
Knock-knock used to lighting enemies on fire first.
Flat. Oh, cool, they've cast haste as well.
I'll cut you.
Serves you right.
Okay, this doesn't feel right.
You offend me.
It's too few enemies. Max Sting, you know, it'd be cool if there was weapons that dealt more damage on charge. Not from a charging man, but in your own hands. So like you charge at the opponent on foot and it deals extra damage. Like a lance, writ small. That's a fair point, actually.
This is for you!
And stay dead.
Be easier if you not fight back. Ha!
The moment this guy tries to fire his bow, he is dead. Wow, that was easy. Got any good stuff? Any thoughts? Nope. Okay, you're gonna bury them here. Okay, off to the camp then, I guess. Due north.
I'm not afraid. Your time is over.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff about medieval weapons that are quite interesting that probably would just make the rules too complicated if they were.
Stab you.
Brought into a tabletop game. Okay, someone's having a bad time. Okay, Ragongar, stab these idiots. Don't, I guess.
I'll fight if I have to. You deserved it.
Okay, sword out then.
Away, you rascal.
Which knife to use?
Oh, hey Quaid. Hi, hey classy bread lady. Hope Pathfinder's going well. It is indeed. I'm just sort of tiefling my way along. Is anyone in a position to cast defensive buffs? If none of the enemies ever hit, that would probably help. Yeah. But the thing is, I want to save those for the actual boss fight, because I don't know if I'll get a chance to rest. Besides, I'm more of an offense kind of gal. Still not quite down yet, eh?
You can't stop me. Any last wishes? Stand down.
Can I nuke them from here? Let's find out. Right. Maxing, you always think of HP damage as being the least reliably disabling of possible status ailments. This is true. I suppose I can have Lindsay cast some buffs. Okay, one of these is... Oh, frick, I forgot I had my sword out. Oh well.
Knock-knock used to lighting enemies on fire first.
Wow. These barbarians are either rolling terribly or they suck. Oink.
Consider me provoked.
Okay. Now Kasai can do some nuking. Okay, cool. See who's up here. Oh, hey.
Be easier if you not fight back.
This is for you.
Maxing, how are the long-lasting buffs last between battles? If I cast a spell that lasts for 2 hours, is that going to be there for another fight later sometime? Or is it a waste of a spell slot? I think it depends. Like, some have a last like 10 minutes a level. Others all last maybe a minute. So basically the length of one battle. For example, haste lasts 1 round a level. Or 1 round is, as with D&D, 6 seconds real time, for those who don't know. Lindsay's at level 11, so that's basically 60 second, well, just over a minute. Which is still pretty good, but... Alright, yeah, I gave Lindsay a cloak that lets her cast poison.
Your time is...
We'll be right with you guys as soon as we're done looting.
Away, you rascal!
Oh, hey, a bear. Oh yeah, I'm not really sure about mess magic in this game. I know it's an option, but I haven't really looked into the ways of implementing it, but I'd assume it's a build. So I'd assume it's a sorcerer, which I haven't really looked into. I mean, part of the problem with this game is it sort of follows the classic tabletop RPG thing of expecting you to I thought that was a mirror image. Oh well. What was I saying? Nullis are games where buffs end automatically on cutscenes, so the game counts cutscenes against their duration. Max Sting, Mess Magic only needs spell casting. Oh yeah, it's a feat thing, isn't it? And I... A Cleric of Gorum. Better deal with that guy. Okay, wild shape into a bear. Okay, these soldiers aren't doing as well as the other one.
I'll fight if I have to.
Wolves. I hate wolves. What was I saying? Okay, Lindsay. I think this is worth a haste. Ah.
Stand down.
I'll cut you.
Come here, Bax. Not gonna stab you.
Max Sting, your last cleric had extended spell and preferred spell, which allows him to sacrifice any spell to cast a lesser restoration. Sort of like a cleric can spontaneously cast healing. I've been looking into 5th edition's mess magic options for sorcerer quite a lot lately. Well, not quite a lot lately. because basically for the session I'm prepping on Friday for reasons. Okay, and Newcomb. This is great. Kanara can basically cast a free fireball every turn. Great. I lost that spell because of arcane spell failure. I've just about had it with this Cleric of Gorum.
This is where I step in.
The weak suffer. I endure.
You offend me.
Death comes.
Which knife to use?
Seriously? Exactly, Nihilus. I've had it with this Gorum Cleric. On this Gorum plane. Yeah. What have we got? Oh, I just realised I have not set any of Octavia's spells since I leveled her up ages ago, so that's why she hasn't got any prepared.
Serves you right.
Hey!
Your time is over.
Knock used to lighting enemies on fire first. Hey!
Max Stain character concept. A cleric with a stammer who got into mesmerizing scriptures because they don't stammer over mesmerized things. Actually, that would work for any sufficiently religious character, cleric or no, but you do think it's cooler on a prepared spellcaster, since they'll have rehearsed how to speak verbal components. Oh, yeah, I like that idea, actually. Oh. how many barbarians we got? Ooh, still a telekinetic fist. Okay, only 2 points of damage.
You deserved it. Away, you rascal!
No less mesmerized scriptures. Someone spun the Bible around too fast and it got dizzy. Yeah, sorry, I meant memorized. My bad.
Be easier if you not fight back. Yeah.
When not get sneak attack, he is deadly. Okay, I think we just got these 2 archers.
You can't stop me! Stand down.
Come here, Bax. Not that stab you. Yeah.
Splat.
Consider me provoked. I don't tolerate threats.
Oh boy. Oh, there's one of those giants they were talking about. have Rigongar turn into a wolf, because that's pretty sick when you think about it. I wonder if that giant that was bothering the trading post was, part of the this army then.
You offend me. This is for you.
Maxting, you're pretty sure you can find an appropriate Pathfinder deity for mesmerized scriptures. Notice these minor skeletons in this roguelike you've been playing keep throwing lit dynamite at you, and you must say that's not very OSHA compliant of them. I know, right? I should be doing proper safety checks.
Yes.
Down you go.
Which knife to use? That hurt? Good.
Okay, Rigongar's down.
Your time is over.
Nailed it.
I'll fight if I have to.
Nerlus. You live, you die. You live, you upgrade your bow some more, you die again. What's that a reference to?
I'm leaking red.
Oh no.
Getting.
I can't believe they do that to my gobbo.
Any last wishes?
Yes.
Away, you rascal!
Aporan Centes.
You can't stop me.
Oh, it's from Fury Road, Nerlus. Fair enough. It's been a while since I've seen it.
This is where I step in. Oh no, he's slowly advancing on us. He may be in trouble because that's the last of our meat shields. Consider me provoked. Serves you right.
Okay, I'm in trouble.
This is for you.
Protect me! Someone! Anyone! Protect me was not be a miserable last chapter.
Magritium Turinos.
Ida, free.
Oh, I haven't watched Freeman's Mind for ages. Great, only Kanara's still standing. This might not be good.
Sister, protect me.
Okay, quite a lot of summons, direwolves. You summon those.
I hate pain. Sister, protect me.
About 2.5 hours, so I think I'll leave it here. Because obviously I've got work in East Attorney tomorrow morning. Oh, what? I just sworn I say... Yeah, this has cost me quite a bit of progress. Yeah, I think that's a sign. I think that's a sign I should give it a break here then. No, unless you're pretty sure if I complete that rock circle, I get a Korok seed. Exactly. Yep, catch you later, Maxting. I guess I'll find someone to raid. You need to pick your kid up from the bus anyway, you think? Ah, fair. Okay, who's live? We've got Nick streaming Nitro Stream Racing. He doing some more Resident Evil Remake. The Bunyip Man doing Plate Up. Oh wow, there's a lot of people live at the moment. Yep, you have a good one too, Nihilus. I'll be honest, my brain's too fried to roll any dice, so I'm just gonna raid Icky. So yep, tomorrow I'll be on Goggles' channel. I'll just give a quick shout out. And that'll be for some more Ace Attorney. Friday I'll be on, well, Friday I'll stream some more Lena's Inception. And I'll also be on Nick's channel, but this time I'll be DMing. So yeah, that'll be a good time. And yeah, not much else to say. If you're watching this video as a VOD on YouTube, like, comment and subscribe. And we're going to raid in 3, 2, 1, let's go.